Herkesi iyi akşamlar. Welcome back to Tom Plays EU4 for absolute beginners. We're back with the Ottomans, and we're just gearing up to attack Transoxiana. I think these four are all the claims we're really going to be able to fabricate. Could be wrong. Might be we could fabricate on them as well. What I am wondering is about their allies. You see, they've now got Russia as an ally again. Isn't that just typical? I don't need to worry too much about the others. Although Delhi and Bengal are pretty big. But then we can get Poland and Bohemia involved. And to be fair, our alternative is probably to attack Russia. So, let's fabricate some claims on Russia. I think we were actually fabricating down here. So let's do Raun. Maybe support this one, so Pronsk. Could do Kasimov. So if we attacked Russia, we'd be dealing with Gotland, Hungary, Teutonic Order and Brandenburg, and not France. If we attack Transoxiana, do Russia, Fars, Bengal and Delhi. So let's just check for tech levels. We're on 26, Russia's on 24, that's good. Transoxiana is on 25, Delhi is on 23 and Bengal's on 23. I think they are actually so far behind us we possibly don't need to worry. So I am thinking, let's forget the spy network there. Not sure why those are on 50 and these are only on 45 each. Oh well, apparently I went overboard with the Eastern Army. This is again us trying to follow Sharia law properly, so yes. Okay, well, rectify that later. For now, we need to get to battle. Coring some provinces. So, Russia, how close are we to fabricating another claim? Not very close at all. Let's not bother. Let's instead move our armies into position. I'm going to leave them hanging on the outside for when someone counterattacks. Although if we're dealing with Russia now, yeah, that's a problem. That is annoying. Right, okay. Okay, so if we're dealing with Russia, we actually probably want to have all our troops ready to attack them. So what's the plan? I might keep all the armies close together in case Russia tries to come up with another massive army, as they sometimes do. Hey, we now have a third vassal, don't we? That's not a bad thing. Cool. Oh boy, what's this? Against Brandenburg. Brandenburg is allied with Sweden, Hungary and Russia. Okay, hang on a sec. I need to think about this. Now, in a perfect world, I would have liked to have had claims on Hungary. This is why you should always make sure you have some claims on every nearby country. On the other hand, it is a possible way to attack Russia on their own. Not exactly on their own, to be fair. No, I think I might decline that one. Sorry, Bohemia. I do feel a bit bad, but I suppose there's any chance that'll allow us to attack Transoxiana without Russia joining in it? Nope, didn't think so. It just means we no longer have Bohemia on our side. On the plus side, we do know that Russia's already embroiled in a war. So that's something. And we've got an uprising. Orthodox zealots. Looks like we were just passing through. Okay. Let's just get the show on the road, shall we? Gonna drag Poland in. And yeah, I suppose ultimately. Actually, what would be a better option? Would we be better off with imperialism now? You see, we've got 100% aggressive expansion, 100% prestige, and 100% cost. Whereas this, 75% aggressive expansion. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do imperialism. So far, our armies are much bigger than the only one of Russia's that I've seen. Kamani peasants. Great. Yeah, I might want to field the Russian army before I worry about Kamani peasants, to be honest. Where are you going? And why don't I have a general? Okay, let's take you out of there so we can actually get a general. So I am so not happy about that. Well, I'm going to start attacking a castle. Join together, you can get a general. I like it. Alright, so we're primarily attacking Transoxiana, so what we want to do, if possible, is get Russia to make peace and pull out of war. On the plus side, all countries here have got lower military technology than we do, so we should have quite an advantage over them. That's even before you factor in the enormous armies we're fielding. Okay, so I haven't seen the Russian army. I might actually just go straight for the castles. I'm going to hope that armies like that can be mopped up. Sometimes find if your army's big enough that the castles fall really quickly, which is always nice. Okay, lost an advisor. How is our money looking? Still terrible. Not sure what we've done wrong there, but with that in mind, I'll take land maintenance modifier. I can only think what of the negative events we had made us lose quite a bit of money. Okay, brilliant. It looks like the peasants have been dealt with, which is good, unless they won. But either way, we don't have to worry about them. That's good. Got a positive war score now, which is also good. All the vassals are quite a big help, actually. So, yeah, brilliant. Swarming the country quite happily. So if we just speed up a bit, hopefully we can get some of these sieges won. Non-enforcement of ordinances, I would rather increase attempts. Thank you. Novgorod. Okay, what other sieges are there for us to do? You take that one, and you take that one. Let's get every castle in Russia taken. Bearing in mind, no, still can't sue for peace, so if we speed things up, hopefully Poland will keep spreading out. Maybe we can even get a bit of land for Poland. We've won the siege of Moskva. There's another siege coming up. Can't see any sign of the Russians actually fighting back yet, which is good. Diplomatic one. We almost might as well fill in the diplomatic ideas, because once we do, we'll be horribly behind on diplomatic technology, so we'll be able to catch up for less cost. And because we're not really using our navy, the fact that we're behind in diplomatic tech doesn't really matter. Prepare defence. So this is probably because we took defensive ideas. But yeah, extra attrition for enemies, which is great, because we should probably be expecting an attack from Transoxiana and Bengal and Delhi any second, if we're going to be romping over our lands unchallenged. Or maybe not, looks like Transoxiana are in another war. Okay, so we've taken this siege. I actually can't see any more castles, so might send this army back down here. Who's this? This is Bengal. Great. I'd rather leave the non-sieging work to the vassals, really, and to Poland. I'm also hoping we can actually make peace with Russia pretty soon. So, oh yeah, here we go. Yes, we definitely need to bring our armies back. Okay, quite close to this siege as well, so I might just finish this one and then see where we stand on making demands. So we only have 15% altogether, but we do have 17 now. That is nearly all Russian land. Okay, so yep, they're going to give us quite a bit of land there. Works for me. Seeing as it's not even Russia that we want to attack. Pretty happy with that. So where are we? Yeah, so we've made this a bit less out on a limb. We've moved north a little there, and we've moved a little east, I think. Maybe not, actually. Although they've seeded as this, haven't they? Fair enough. I didn't even have a claim on that, unless I still did from previously. But then we are doing imperialism, so maybe the claims don't matter. Need to remember that, don't really need to waste time fabricating claims anymore. Okay, let's sort these armies out. we're going to need to actually send armies down into Delhi and Bengal. On the plus side, it doesn't look like they're fielding any armies as big as even one of ours, so... hopefully it's not going to be a problem, although we're taking a lot of attrition. So, might need to worry a little. No, I will accept support of a mystic, no problem. Okay, let's head down there. You're going for there. It's fine. Looks like the vassals are going for these. So let's go for Kashgar. We'll see how far this takes us. Can I go straight there? I can. Okay, excellent. Samarkand has fallen already. That's good. Might be able to attack Delhi directly. Right, so you're both sieging castles, which is fine, so I'll focus on actually fighting with this army. Taking Kish. Great. Let's start taking the castles in Delhi. Taking our own castles back. Oh, we got that random... In fact, I think this is why we were losing money. Okay. Oh, I see. Right. That's fine. Let's just take the castles back. Alright. Can't move that way. Fair enough. You have to watch this, it looks like they're trying to find ways to slip around. Okay, apparently we're helping Harsa out. That's very public spirited of us. Lost an advisor. I better go for trade efficiency until we start making money again. Oh, we are making money again. Fair enough. Never mind then, maybe I'll switch to diplomatic reputation soon. Now let's just put a bit of pressure on them. Preferably a lot of pressure. Bearing in mind I don't actually want anything from Delhi. Okay, some kind of uprising. Kamani Pretender Rebels. Let's see. Any chance you can just deal with them? Maybe forget reinforcements there. Or not. Right, okay, I'm going to have to bring the army back at some point to try to help out. But for now, just keep attacking Delhi, and I do need to get rid of this Bengal army. Sure, the other armies will be sneaking around. Just doing castles. Why are you not attacking this army? Pretty sure that's what I told you to do. Shouldn't say that when someone's been recording. It's probably actual proof that I didn't tell them to do that. Never mind. Okay, so we've taken the capital. You ready to sue for peace yet? Oh, you are. Willing to give me a huge pile of money as well. That's what I like to hear. Don't seem to have the exiled things, so let's head straight for castles in Bengal. Actually, they're already on medium. I know, still want to make peace though. Fine, I guess. What is it with Kerman? Like the third uprising since I took them over. Head over to Kerman and sort these peasants and nobles and goodness knows what else out. Oh, good grief. Got our own separatists up there as well. This is me not paying enough attention to the alerts. Never mind, how's Bengal doing? Actually looks like they're doing okay there, so how about I take out my separatists, because they're a bigger army, and if we've still got a problem with these pretender rebels, we'll head straight down and take them out. Also, you might have enough between you to do it, but we'll see. So, Bengal. Ready to make peace yet? Apparently they're up for a white peace. I suppose I could consider that. I'm just wondering if I can get loads of money like I did with Delhi. I mean, we're quite a way on in sieging the castles now. And it would be nice to teach you a little, like, don't go to war with me lesson. Still got the pretenders there, okay. Let's just focus on this for a bit. One siege, that's good. Okay, let's head down and help with the pretender rebels now. No one's sneaked behind us. Oh, okay. Bengal have sneaked into Transoxiana. So that counts as sneaking behind us in a way. At the same time, we've just won 2 sieges, so how would you feel about giving us some money now? That's better. Brilliant. Right. So we need to now head back to Transoxiana. Actually, we probably don't even need to do that. We have 99% war score, so without further ado, what will you give us? Okay, that's worth 51. I'm actually thinking, how about you give us some more? So this is more like it. I am seriously pushing my luck here. We'll have a massive coalition if we're not careful. Call for peace. We've got peace. Yeah, you get this sometimes. We've probably had it before where you're able to get peace and everyone knows you're able to get peace. Your own citizens start this and you get more war exhaustion, which nobody wants. But I think we're fine. But we really need to call these provinces as quickly as we possibly can because we've got dangerous overextension. So let's get on with that. And we do need to get the armies back. So if you sit in what was Transoxiana, you can go down here with the Mamluks. We'll have to split them up. Oh, sorry. Yes, Kaffa can have military access, and you can come over here with Europeans. So that did quite a bit of damage. Manpower 0 and some severely damaged armies. I think it's partly just the attrition, because the armies are so big. But at least no one was able to oppose us. Looks like Austria is making serious inroads into Russia, which is always nice to see. Improve relations with Bohemia. See if we can get an alliance again. Maybe improve relations with Austria. Why not? Don't really like corruption if I can avoid it, so I might just take the blame and move on. Yes, of course. And actually, having done that, I might just mothball the forts, because it does make a huge difference to the money. And I would like to start getting our diplomatic reputation up. Discipline as well. Okay, so we're just about making money. Although bear in mind we're currently coring a bunch of states and we're also recovering from war. So that does make things more expensive as a rule. And we do have a +3, +2, +3 now, so that's good. Making a bit more headway, hopefully. So now the only thing is, are we anywhere near to embracing the Enlightenment? I see we've got a Diana now. Niche. Yeah, it's spreading. It is spreading. It's still prohibitively expensive, but hopefully some of these areas should be getting much closer. Okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. They all seem to be around like 50s and 60s at best. But what can you do? We're just going to have to hang on. We're still doing better than most of our rivals. Even Hungary. Even Portugal. Surprising me. So, not to worry, I suppose. Just improve relations with Poland. And yeah, it's, that's worked out fairly well. So we just speed up, try and get the armies back into place. Empty these replacing generals. Manager from Kerman. What have we got? Oh, we've had this one before. We just increase yeah, move towards legalism again. I'm actually just thinking if we're a decent distance from the next... okay. I actually remember this now. Quite near the beginning I said it was free monarch point time and I completely forgot to take advantage of it. So yeah, never do that. We've lost some free monarch points now. But we'll at least do it now. Okay. So we just try to get the armies back. Technology. Well, it is military. So even though it's expensive, I think we're going to go for it anyway. Nope, military access from Poland. Not a problem at all. It's been taking our armies a long time to get back. Okay, not you, although you're not taking damage yet. But let's split you up anyway. Fair enough. Either of these is fine. That's actually slightly better. Yeah, you're still moving, aren't you? Oh yeah, we're out of exile now. That's good. That is not a problem. Declining elephant populations. Should be fine. I'm going to need to split you up as well, I think. And then it's just going to be a question of waiting for the army to recover, unfortunately. It could take a while. So yeah, I probably haven't gone about this the best way. I probably should have smaller armies. And maybe switch the generals around, just use some of the armies for each war, because we do seem to be quite a way beyond everyone now. Province war score cost. Cool, we'll be able to claim more provinces. Finished that. Let's negotiate. Yes, of course. Full elan, so this is because of the offensive ideas. We've gained extra morale to the armies for 10 years. If only we can recover fast enough to make use of it. Caught a whole bunch of provinces, which is good. Shouldn't have extension problems. But yeah, probably for that war we could have fielded smaller armies and saved some of them. So I think I'm still limited by the number of generals a bit. Apparently I can have 4 now. Should probably be making a 4th army in that case. Seeing as we don't tend to be doing much in the terms of naval battles. But yeah, as it is, thanks to all the attrition, because I was fielding huge armies, I've taken quite a bit of damage. It's going to take a while to recover from it. I'll spend money, I think, but this is good. Improve the capital, so it's basically going to develop the capital, and you choose between spending manpower or spending ducats. Although, if we spend manpower, because we're on 0, I might just try that. So maximum is 136k if we use military. Maximum is still 136k, so that actually costs us nothing, I don't think. Excellent. So it just spends the manpower you've got, but if you've got none, then it's free, which is great. More imperialism, casus bellis against countries we're never even going to see, never mind conquer. And there you go, we have entered the second half of the 18th century. Russia has insulted us. Let's start a spy network so we can start making life difficult for them as well. And we're going to get some Yarkand separatists in Ili, well, mostly in Ili. Okay. I'm not even going to try now, we've just got too big. Ili. Okay, so we've got an army nearby. What I would like to do is give them a general for when the separatists rise up. That will help. And did we have another one coming? Kazakh separatists. They're in a bunch of places. Probably Narim. So, there, Narim. So fair enough, we're quite close to both of those. Shouldn't be a big problem. So yeah, I don't know if next time's going to have to be peaceful again or not. Might look at getting all the armies up to 100, or I might look at making a 4th army, seeing as we seem to be able to do 4 generals now. But we'll see. We do need to heal a bit first. But yeah, made some progress. Looks like we're aware of Australia now, through hearsay. Doesn't look like anyone's colonised it yet either. Mind you, there's time yet. Actually, looks like Spain might have made a start on New Zealand. And on Australia, there we go. So, fair enough. We've managed to forge quite a bit to the east now as well. In fact, yeah, see, we've got Yarkand separatists, so we've actually got a new person to attack. So we're not going to be able to vassalise them because we own some of the core provinces, unfortunately. But it's an alternative to Transoxiana and Russia, if we want to attack to the east. And heck, Transoxiana is crushing the Timurids. Or half of the Timurids. Oh well, not really our problem since we haven't been dragged into it. So yeah, that's it. We'll, in theory, be looking at the Europeans next time. So it still looks like it's going to have to be Hungary. So we'll see how it goes. See if we still want to attack Hungary, or if, I don't know, maybe even think about Portugal. We'll see. Well, that will be for next time. I shall see you then.